Alrighty. Hey there, guys. 1 second. Looks like I messed up my camera a little bit. Let's see if we can get that to work. There we go. Sorry about that. But, hey there, guys. So, I heard about this from a few people I know, so I thought this might be something a little fun to try. Oh boy, if I can get my camera to be in the right spot. There we go. But yeah, so this is apparently called a game called Ghost Town Pumpkin Festival. And it seemed rather cozy and relaxed, and that's honestly what I could do with right now. So what you do is you get to design your own little ghost here. I felt this was a pretty apt representation of me, all things considered. If you do buy the game and donate them some money, you can wear hats. I highly recommend it. At the moment, I didn't have a couple spare bucks, but I'm hoping I can make something and donate it when I can. It's just, life is hard, you know how it is. But anyways, you do get these cute little bits of gear that you can pop on there if you'd like to. You don't have to, but it does help support the creators, which I do recommend you do. They also have a little Discord that you can join in. But with that all said, so what happens is you get to carve your pumpkin. So I imagine that you pick one of these gourds here, and then you get to just design your pumpkin. So let's see if I can figure out how to make it work. So scraping and cutting. I'm kind of going into this blind, so I thought this would be kind of fun. If I could try to make it look like my little dude. I figured that would be a neat little thing to try to replicate my channel logo. Be warned, I of course am not an artist. That is why I hire so many fantastic folks to come in and do the wonderful things that you see for the channel. So that is a pretty good start, I'd say, all things considered. And then we're just going to keep on going. So if I know how this works, essentially what this is going to do is it lets you scrape out a section around things. So we're going to try to do that here. And I think that's supposed to help let light through. I don't know if you can do it any deeper than that. Let's test the lighting and see if that worked out. Yeah, so that actually works almost exactly like I was hoping it was going to work. So that'll be kind of fun. Okay. So obviously I'm not a fantastic artist, but I'm hoping everybody else won't put themselves down like I do, because honestly, we all need to have artists out in the world, no matter how talented or fantastic they are. That said, I know that y'all are much more talented than I am. But I'm just kind of relaxing and having a good time. Hopefully y'all are having a good day. And if you want to pop in the chat and tell me how you're doing, I'd love to hear from you guys. But so we recently just got to have our first premiere episode of Pokemon Tabletop United with Harmony Road. We did have some technical difficulties. We've been having a bit of a rough time with that as of late. Nobody's fault, obviously. Real life gets in the way, and it's much more important that people take care of themselves than try to play games with us. I would much rather people feel safe and secure knowing that if they needed time for themselves that they could call out. But yeah, it has been a bit rough, and we've been doing our best to make it work. But I think we pulled off a pretty good job. I'm looking forward to when we have our next actual session, which is going to be this next Monday at 8 p.m. EDST. I'm always bad with telling the time zones on these things. What'll be funny is if I finish doing this, I'll actually be able to do the little spirals that I have on my logo as well. I'm going to see if I can just do the rest of the cutting, and then I'll try doing the... Actually, no, I should do the scraping, because that lets me know the spacing I need for each bit. Again, I'm going into this blind, so this is me just figuring things out. I will say, whoever designed this, very intuitive. All the tools work exactly how I expected them to work. And they did a great job of making this all kind of blend in together. So kudos to them there. Clean up that line there a bit, make that look a bit nicer. There we go. This kind of reminds me of all the practice I've been getting with Photoshop. It's been so frustrating trying to learn Photoshop because typically you would go and like look up YouTube videos and all that to like give you an idea of how everything works. But YouTube has been kind of awful for that because most of the stuff that used to be great for advice is now kind of just people eking out as much time as they can. And like, I can't blame them. I understand that sometimes you're just trying to make it last a little bit longer so you can get a little bit more revenue, but there shouldn't be a 10-minute video to explain one small effect. Not saying that certain effects aren't more complicated than others, but you guys get what I mean. But it's also just been me fighting, trying to get around various... Gonna be honest, it's been really frustrating just because I've been seeing a deluge of different just AI-generated things on the platform. And when you're trying your damnedest to make things, it does end up becoming very disheartening when you try to fight that, and you can't. Because I'm one man, operating a one-man show. Oop, too close to the edge, okay. Didn't realize there was an edge there to be worried about. Obviously, this is not going to be perfect. I would say if I had any recommendations for this, it'd be them giving an option where you could draw, so you could pre-design what you wanted to cut first. But other than that, I honestly think this is fairly intuitive. I probably would have been better off not picking the slightly oblong pumpkin, but I just thought it looked neat. I thought it'd been fun to play with it. Oop, I went a little too far there. They do have an uncut tool, so let's try doing that. I wonder how far back it can go. Like, it seems like it jumped me quite a few steps back. So I wonder how far back those steps go when you hit the undo tool. Okay, let's do that. Hit the edges there and there. Go over here. Hit that. And then I'm going to give it one more cut. Yeah, that looks pretty good, all things considered. And I'm just going to give this one last cut here. And then we're just going to scrape right here next to the ear. And then you do this up there. I also like the background sound effects of the birds chirping. That actually is kind of soothing. It reminds me of when I used to do pumpkin carving as a kid. You'd just be outside because you didn't want to get the guts everywhere. Honestly, I don't think that's a bad first attempt. I might want to try it again. I'm going to save that one. Fennec Fables logo 1. And I'm going to try it one more time with a different pumpkin. Maybe this guy here is a better fit. Oh boy, that's a big pumpkin. All right, so let's see if we can get this one to work properly. So if I'm spacing this right, I think I want the ear to start here. I'm honestly thinking I probably should have pulled up. If I get to look at my own channel logo, that might actually help me get the spacing right. I have it behind me, or behind me on the screen, so let me see if I can pull that up and see if that'll help me, if not trace, at least better visualize. Right around there. It's a little slope here, the nose goes down here. Then we go out about here, little tiny divot here. Smaller divot there, another one here. Chin goes back around there. I'm doing this free form, so do forgive me for it looking a little goofy, guys. Okay, Then neck goes like that a bit, and there. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually pretty close. All right, and then if I wanted to do it right, I'll save it there. Oop. Actually, oh, can you save it? Okay. You can save it, and I can try to pull it back. Okay, yeah, so I can just load it from there. So there we go. I should have done that the first time. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spikes. So I'll see if I can do that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So not perfect, but better than nothing. Then I'll try trimming the edges a bit here to make it look better. I have a feeling I don't quite like how that one came out. But we'll take a look and see how it looks in the light. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. I'm going to load how I got it there the first time. No, I don't want to save that one. So I got it to look kind of good. I wonder if I'd be better off just trying to do some spiral with this scrape tool. So... let's see, does that look any better? Okay, if I deepen that a bit, it should look better. Oh, I overdid it a smidge there. I imagine there's quite a few people that make some really beautiful pumpkins doing this. So let's take a look. Honestly, that's not too bad. Let me... No. I'm going to make one more. And then I'm going to call it there. Oh boy, that's a big pumpkin. Okay, well I lucked out and got a really big one. So let me see if I can try to freehand this one again. Let's see if I can get this to look just right. So start with the ears. It's right there. Coming down to about there. Slightly slanted forehead. Kind of divots down a bit like that. Slightly slanted nose. There. There. Comes like that. Like that. Like that. Comes across like that a smidge. Okay. That worked out pretty good. Oh, they have an apple. And then we're going to try to see if I can get something kind of close. So if I do it right... Okay, so apparently I cut too high. So I'm going to try it again. Okay. Apparently did not like my cutting. So honestly, I think I might just try taking a basic one and see what happens. So I'll try doing one of my little spirals and call it done. It does not like it when I do my spirals. Let me try backing up a smidge. Making a pretty pumpkin is hard, guys. Alrighty, let's see if I can get that to work. Okay, that's 2. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. Ooh. Don't quite like that one. Let's see if we can... Yeah. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's not perfect, but I would say that's much better. Fennec Fables logo 3. And then we're just going to scrape around the edges there. Okay, that's much better. So then I'm just going to do the edges here to make it look nice and pretty. See if I can cut out that neck area to make it look neat. I'm going to be very curious to go when we actually get into the town to see what everybody else has done. Apparently there's a stuff like you can watch old movies, you can lay out your own pumpkins, there's like a maze, and there's like a bunch of stuff where you can earn badges, which I'm very keen on seeing. I slightly dipped into their Discord to check things out, and it looked like they have a pretty active, fun group in there, all just enjoying the game that the guy made. Guy, gal, person, individual. I didn't get the chance to check on those details, but let's take a look. I'll say that's not bad. I will save that one, and I will say that I'm happy to visit festivals with that. So now we're going to enter into the festival. I have not played yet. Oh. So, I'm a spooky ghost. Let's check out some of the pumpkins. And this lets you just vote on people's pumpkin. Oh, that's neat. Somebody carved like the entire pumpkin. And then we have a bunch of other... Oh, okay, that's cute. They got a bunch of like little memes. I do like that one. That's one probably... So now you get to walk around. Welcome. Ghost Town welcomes back for the year for the 2025 Halloween season. This year marks the 1005th annual festival, and there's some things to do. Show off carved pumpkins on the pumpkin grounds. Award a badge to your favorite pumpkins each day. Get lost in the classic madness. See a public domain classic film in our local theater, which means I fortunately will not have to worry about having this video get demonetized. Become trapped for eternity in the haunted mansion. Embody as you ascend a challenging climbing tower. Scream with delicious delight as you haunt the hayride. Make friends with ghosts and others. Not legally trespass in secret areas and more. How many are there? We won't tell. Can you collect them all? Don't depart with regret. The festival will vanish once again at the conclusion of the year's Halloween season. Okay, so it's limited. I was right. So it is a limited time. Alright, I'm going to turn off the flashlight. But yeah, people have made a bunch of adorable little pumpkins here. Elfin lead. Cat butt. So basically what you're doing is you're looking for a spot that you can put down pumpkins. They all need to be kind of empty. I don't see any that are empty just yet, so I'm going to keep looking. There is a downside where there might all be spaces taken up. As I kind of just briskly run around trying to find a spot to dump a pumpkin. Oh, here's spots you can put pumpkins, I think. Can you not put pumpkins up here? Okay. Okay, I can't... Apparently I can jump. So let's see if I can get myself up this tower. Oh, and I fell down. I'm not normally a keyboard player, so this is also not helpful here. I have a feeling this tower might be a bit too hard for me to do. Escape is the menu. Place pumpkin. Got it. Okay, so there are spots to place pumpkins still. Though apparently somebody may have filled the universe already. Oh, dang it. So cancel. Menu. Visit alternate universes. I'm gonna go with the boring world just because I think that's funny. Just because I would like to be able to place my pumpkins without it being completely filled. I have a feeling the world is also still filling up, so it's finding a spot while the world is still genning up everything. Alright guys, how long does it take to fill up spaces? Is it still doing it? It's still filling up spaces with pumpkins, so it's going to be a minute, I guess. To be fair, there's a lot of pumpkins to put out. But then after that happens, I can run around and try out all the little interesting things to look at. It said that half the world still had space for pumpkins, so I'm hoping I'll be able to place one. Oh, there's spaces right here. Cool. Nearby pumpkins still loading. Come on, I want to place my pumpkin. This is another one that somebody carved all the way through, apparently. And somebody did this one as a spiral. Okay, so there are spots here available, but they're all kind of like not going to let people see your actual pumpkin, which is a bummer. So I'll see if I can find one that actually lets my pumpkin be visible. Here's a spot. Yeah, there we go. Woo! It's on this little tower thing too, so hopefully that means people can see it. Okay. So, let's see if we can find some fun stuff to do down here. Alright, so welcome to Dusty Fields. Okay, this is the oh, this is one of those map things. Case of emergency, HMU. Okay. So the cool things with these things is as long as you put your left hand on the edge, you should be able to escape. Maze of Madness. Okay, that lets you turn things on. Okay, that lets you jump back. Okay. So let me study this map real quick. If we start from the exit. So I'm sorry, I'm just having to take a study on this. If we go up here, up, right, across. Screw it. We're just going to do the method that I'm used to. Put your left hand on the wall, you'll get there eventually. That's a trick I learned early on from mazes, is that if you always leave your left hand on the wall, even if you get lost, you'll eventually find your way out. I'm also curious, can I jump over these walls and not? Apparently not. What's this? Is this a thing that we're supposed to... Oh, it's a witch's cauldron. Okay. Whew. Let's turn on the flashlight while we're in here. There we go. Makes it a little bit easier to see. If I wasn't dumb, I probably would have just written down the directions. So let me try that. Alright, I'm going to grab a pad of paper over my end. Remember, guys, no adventure ever goes anywhere without a pad of paper. So I can write my directions here. Figure out how the heck I want to solve this. Okay. I almost put my pen on my screen there. Alrighty. Okay, so we got a solution. So we need to go forward, right, forward, right, first left, forward, right, first left, forward, right. Straight left. Okay. Straight and left. Okay. Now here's the big thing, if I can actually follow my own instructions. Okay. So we're going to go to the forward and then right. First left. Okay. Forward and then to the right. straight, and then we're going to be taking a left. Oh, maybe I meant to say left after you kept going straight. Oh, did I lose myself? Dang it. I'm pretty sure the instructions I'd written down were right. Help if I knew the exact spot I was looking to get into this map. Oh, okay, Gnome, take me home. Let's try it again. I thought I did it right. Okay, so forward to the right. First left. Forward right. Straight. And that'll take me there. Okay, yeah, so maybe I just messed it up. Okay, forward to the right. First left. Forward, so now let's just keep going this way. Right. Straight. And I said go to the left. Maybe I should draw, if I could draw a copy of this map, I think it might help myself here. Well, I'll give them credit. This is definitely a devious maze. Oop, I accidentally put myself in camera mode. Oof. I might have to turn on the fan in here in a second. I'm getting a little warm. I swear to God, I'm following the directions I wrote right. So forward to the right, first left, forward, past edge, right, left. Okay. Let's try it one more time. If not, I'll take a break because I'm making myself a little dizzy. Forward, right. Oh, dang it. The right is what I just took there. Forward, right. There we go. First left. Past the edge. Right. Straight. Then we need to take the left. Wait, did I find it? I thought it went the right way. Are we trying to get there? Did I miss it? Okay, remember the pathing I just took. Wait, I think we got it. Nope, we missed it. I could swear I'm following the right directions. Oh, did we cheat? I think we cheated a little bit. I'm okay with this. Because it just got low enough that we could do this. Keeps trying to make me accidentally take a camera photo. Haha! Well, we got here eventually. That's all that matters. I beat the Maze of Madness and all I got was this shirt. Do I have to go to the top of the tower, I guess? How many times do I have to circle? Okay, now we're nearing the end. Oof. Free pin. I lost myself in the maze. Lol, where am I? Okay, we made it, guys. And now I'm gonna... Oh, shit, fuck. Ooh. I need a little second. I got myself dizzy. I've noticed that there's some games that'll just make me nauseous. And any sort of like spinning or such will definitely set that off. So. Also doesn't help that... Oh, God. I wish we could change the thing away from first person. Oh, God. That actually helps a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Just something about watching myself through direct movement makes me a little nauseous. Ooh, boy. Sorry, guys. Did not mean to be gross. But yeah, having somebody else be in the way actually really helps. Okay. Then we're going to escape that. So I can hit the gnome. There we go. We've escaped the maze. Whew. That's a lot better. Hayride pickup. Wait here. So I may actually go back to the world that was really busy now. Oh. It shows you how many ghosts are in the world at a time. The final world. I'm going to go there. Because there's actually people around and I kind of wanted to watch people. So I'm going to just do stuff from the edge and see what happens. So this is the Barn of Terror. Danger if you dare. Oh, is this a little haunted house? Okay, that's a very short little haunted house thing. I was expecting there to be a little pin, but no worries. Alright, so the next big building we see is this one over here. Pumpkin Festival. Doesn't look like it has any entrances. Let's take a look around. Yep, that one doesn't have any entrances. There is some houses over here, so let's take a look. Well, it let me in, so... now I guess we get to explore this town. Drum lessons. That's a little freaky, dude. Spooky. Sorry, just feeling a little nauseous. So I get the feeling this place is primarily so that you can go and watch those royalty-free public films. Okay, you got a pretty decent jump there as well. Oh, what's this? The Evil Manor. Can you solve the mysteries of the Evil Manor? Before entering, please take note of the following. Progress is not synced between players. Unlocking a door will not unlock it for others. Collaboration is encouraged. It's more fun to solve puzzles with friends. Use one of the following codes to enter the manor. For a family-friendly manor, use 6660. For a blood and spooky ambient, use 6663. For blood and jump scares, use 666. Honestly, let's go for the spooky one. We're going full spooky. Alright, so we have face... lost. I found a chest at the manor. It seems to have the magical property of returning any lost items to me after closing and reopening it. This will surely come in handy as I delve deeper into the mysteries of the cursed place. I've already found the code to the first safe, but with a code like that, well, I doubt they really care about security around here. 1111, I guess? Alright, so I took 1 coin. Okay, I'm guessing that's one of the jump scares. Okay. Got some creepy photos on the mantle and a coin. I'll take that for later. He said you can trade stuff in for guidance. That's a tree. And that was a creepy face. Okay. So I'm guessing any door that doesn't have a symbol doesn't do anything. So I'm going to try entering. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Called it. Okay. I knew it was going to be something basic. All right. So we have the diamond key. We place the diamond key in there. Open the door. Okay. Got cat. Is there a spot for all these tiles? Yep. 3. Okay, we're obviously trying to put these all together. Okay. Okay, put that one there. Hearts, stars, and moons. I feel like that's the correct space for that. Whew. There we go. Top left, stick that there. Okay, there's another one right here. Okay, there's one more in this room somewhere. I was definitely not made for this. Camera mode. There we go. Okay, let's try that. I wonder if that person with their camera out is also doing the same thing as me. Another coin. Okay, there's a puzzle with the horses' heads. There's a stake. A book, a coin, no compass. This place continues to confound. It leaves me exhausted. I dozed off a bit there and fell into a horrible dream. I saw a monster with the 4 horse heads sewn together. I can't help but feel this is a bad omen. South, east, west, north. South, east, west, north. Fortunately, it's showing us all the directions. So north is back wall, south is toward west is to the left, and east is there. South is toward us, and north is away. Okay. South, east, west, north. Okay, am I missing one of these guys? Okay, open the tree door, which I believe was up top. Yeah. Okay. That's not me not having fun. This is me just trying to avoid feeling nauseous. There's a moon here. Is there one I'm missing? Or is this one of those things where there isn't one missing? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is one more missing, and I don't know where it is. So I'm going to take a note while I can. 4 space 9 6 2 3 5 1 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I don't know if that one's supposed to be 7 or 8. And it doesn't look like there's another piece in that room. No worries, man. How's it going? I've been currently trying to keep myself from getting a little too dizzy. As much as this is kind of interesting, it's also really rough being in first person for this. I don't tend to do well with first person games. And you get like a cold compress or something, it's making me a little dizzy. Pretty sure I solved this thing. I just can't find a missing piece. But I'm going to call it there just because I've been circling the same room and I'm not seeing anything. So we're going to go up to the next thing I'd already solved, which is this tree room. Wasn't trying to report, I was trying to back up. Oh, a computer. Guessing the chess set is a clue. Camera mode. And that fortunately apparently saves you a screenshot. Yeah, that's not helping me either. There's a, I can't remember the name of it now, but there was a game where it's basically you were playing like somebody's video log journal or something like that. And I had the exact same problem where it was too close to first person and it was too fast. All right. I don't know how that one works. Book, book, book. Is that a coin? That's a coin. Go away. 666. Aw, somebody let their dog in here. That's cute. There is a pair of scissors, but I don't know what the scissors are for. Oof, 1 second. Camera mode? Selfie cam. Okay, that does help. I'm now going to go to the little hint orb. Okay, so it looks like I was right. There's something still in the kitchen, and I'm probably... Oh, God, it's up there at the top. I missed it. There we go. So that's 8. So this thing is 7. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, is it telling you the numbers you gotta hit? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? Isn't that the code? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that's not the code for that room, apparently. I'm going to ask the crystal ball again. I got enough coins. But I did. Oh, God. I thought it was the placement to the pin pad. Whatever. Four, 8, 9, 6, 2, 7, 3, 5, 1. So I'm dumb. I thought the pin pad code was you entering it in the order of the numbers on the thing. I'm a silly goose. I swear I'm good at puzzle games, guys. Oh, that's going downstairs. And that's another thing. Okay. Whew, I could do without the motion blur. The treasure inside, guarded by 3 fearsome monsters. Defeat them and the prize is yours. Oh, this is the rock, paper, scissors puzzle from before. Got it. Okay. So I need the scissors. So where's the rock and the paper? I can't pick up any of the things, so I'm going to try camera mode. Selfie cam. And then I'm going to see screenshots. Okay, I'm going to have to escape screenshots. And then see screenshots again. 6648. So yeah, I thought it was a selfie thing. Okay, and then I got the key for the door that was upstairs, I think. Yeah. Door is locked. Okay. Any clues, or is it just this stuff in here? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So one of them is correct. Oh boy, this is going to be annoying. Two of them are correct. Okay, great. Is it not going to give me any idea what I'm doing here? Because, like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, I didn't see any hints for what this is supposed to be. Oh, great crystal ball. Okay. It's not really making sense. Ooh. Do describe this this place. I think there's somebody like directly in my space, so I can't even read it. Okay, I'm gonna go over to the computer. Okay, I think I need to do it in an order, so let's take a look and see if I can see it again. So, X, O, X, does it reset each time? Oh, there's a coin next to the desk. That's something. Honestly, I'm just going to spend the coin. Come on. There we go. Circle beats X. X beats square. Square beats circle. Okay. Honestly, I don't mind if food's a little dry as long as it tastes good. I'd much rather have it be a little dry than be too moist. Like, if it's slop, it's like, oh boy. Square beats circle. Okay, it's a little hurt. Teardrop room. Another clue coin. They keep going directly in front of me. They all equal 10. Something doesn't add up, or does it? The squares represent missing digits. All these numbers have something in common. Bonus hint. These digits always add up to the same thing. So they always add up to 10. So it's going to be 55, 46, 37, and 19. Oh, I need the... so it's 5, 6, 7, 4. Or 7, 9. Jesus, my own handwriting. 5, 6, 7, 9. There we go. Well, there's the rock for rock, paper, scissors that I need downstairs. So now I just need paper. Great magical mystical orb, tell me where the paper is. Okay. You know, I just realized it's probably going to be about the sides of it. Okay, so 1 second. So a circle has no sides. This guy has 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 6. Is that 20-sided? And that's 12. The inside of the place looks like nicer than your average dollar. Yeah, sorry, I just saw that one earlier. My bad. I think I need just a second, my guys. So 1 second. I'll be right back. I just need a second. And I'm back. Thank you. I just I needed a second. This one was making me very dizzy. Alright, so... Not gonna lie, I did look up a bit of advice on this one because I was getting stuck. Hey guys, could you stop standing directly in front of me? Dang it, dropped it. Oh boy.
This one is in the order of the sun.
Not this again. So 6, so it'd be 4, 2, 0, 8. Okay, we have the I solution. Go to the I room. I know I'd been to the I room already. Is it the one that was up here? No, that one was another. I remember seeing an I room. Was it the creepy basement room? I think that was the one that was in the creepy basement room, yeah. I just can't remember how to get there. There we go. No, I think that... No, that was in the kitchen. That's where the eye room was. Okay. Because it's right next to the pantry. Yep, there it is. Okay. We have 3 clocks on 3 floors and a path map. Okay. So let's see. Forward, left, up, right, up, right, left, straight left, left, up. Okay. Tick-tock. left, forward, left, up, right, up, right, left, left, up. Nope, guess that doesn't work there. Okay, there's clocks in the house. I'm getting that much information. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Tick-tock goes the clock. Give me your spooky orb. Give me your wisdom. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Now I understand. The patterns was the different ways chess pieces can move. So it's pawn, queen, king, bishop, pawn, bishop, pawn, queen, king, bishop, pawn, queen, king, knight, and rook. I'm not a chess player, so that one just bounced off me. Oof. Bishop is at G7. Pawn is at D8. Queen is at E5. King is at D3. Knight is at F2. And rook is at A1. Seven, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Moon 1 was downstairs in the terrace area. Okay. Oof. And there's paper I need to win downstairs. After exploring the secret room behind the office, I thought I'd take a moment to rest here. I've decided to leave my spare notepad here to lighten my pack. I sure hope no one takes it while I'm gone. Secret thingy behind the office. Well, I'd already seen people going there. There was definitely an office that I was aware of, that I just can't remember where it was. I'm going to put down this pad of paper and then I'm going to figure that part out. So they said there's something up in the office. Been in there already. I'm just going to continue with what I was doing. So it's upstairs to the right. Nope. Downstairs to the left. Yep, there we go. And I need to place these properly. The treasure and sidebar where 3 fearsome monsters defeat them in the shrine paper. Try yourself, yours. Come on. Oof, my head. Where'd the rock go? Bro, I cannot see with you directly in front of me. Shed code is 0513. 0513. Shed Charlotte 209 something. From what I know, there should be a clue in the graveyard to give me access to the red safe, but I can't seem to figure it out. Perhaps I don't have all the information I need yet. Should come back later when I have made more progress elsewhere. 1883. Delilah 19 something. 1883. Benjamin 182 something. In case you forgot the code to the shed, check the loop page. It's stored in a safe down in the basement. Okay. Shed code is 0513. Amelia 194 something. Okay, the red safe. So I'm imagining these are all the ones that are in order. So I have something from 2090. Oh, so no, it's Amelia, Benjamin, Charlotte, and Delilah. So we have A, B, C, D. And they all have to add up to something. Uh, 886, or 8, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They all have to add up to 20, I'm imagining. 9, 10, 11. So Charlotte would be another 9. Delilah, 9, 10, 11, 12. Delilah would be an 8. Benjamin, 182 something, so 8, 9, 10, 11. Benjamin would be a 9 as well. And Amelia was a 194, so that would be a 6. So 6998 for the red safe. No, the red safe was in the other room. Oof. Oh my goodness. That was the kitchen. That was a room I already entered. Oof. Which room had the red safe? So sorry I have to keep stopping, guys. I'm not feeling well. And the motion blur is not helping. I might have to call it quits a little bit here. I just want to finish this puzzle. Okay, red safe. Should be 6998. I'm just going to take another moment. I feel really bad, guys. It's just something about the motion blur on this is really setting off my nausea. I'll be back in just a minute to go get some water and splash some water in my face. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits tonight on this, just because unfortunately it's giving me such a thing of nausea that I'm worried I'm gonna Ralph on camera. I probably am gonna avoid buying it if I Pokemon official can't be a father to DMC the USDH. But do you think you'll do any stream? I'm so sorry I missed that chat option. I didn't mean to ignore you on chat. At the moment, personally, I am in no interest on directly supporting the Pokemon Company or any of its affiliated products. I'm really not happy with what Nintendo did with the Switch. Both the fact that they've basically been locking down people's products, and it's really shitty in my opinion. I also am not a big fan of the new cartridges as download link only things. If I buy a cartridge, I expect my game to be on that thing. And honestly, just personally for ZA, I'm not personally a fan of the battle mechanic that they're using for that with how things are going. It's just not my personal cup of tea. And personally, I think a lot of the megas looked ugly as hell, and I think they kind of phoned in a lot of stuff. I know everybody kind of jokes about Mega Starmie and all that, but like I feel that was pretty lackluster. There are other ones where it's just like it feels like they had a good concept, but they didn't execute it properly. Mega Feraligatr, I really don't like the fact that it looks like a toilet lid. They could have done something where it just had a big old cowl on his head. They could have made it like the pseudo wings that I've been seeing a lot of people doing. The denounced but took not legal action toward ICE using... Yeah, that one also is something that very much frustrates me. Unfortunately, I am not a lawyer, so I cannot speak... I cannot speak onto all the individual bits and pieces of that, but I honestly feel like that's something that they really could have been more forceful on, given how they've acted in the past. But yeah, so that one's not one I personally plan on ever streaming. And if they keep acting the way they are, I don't plan on really buying anything from Nintendo for a very good long time, if ever. I do not plan on buying a Switch 2. They really just disappointed me. And yeah, I think we as fans and just people that buy things in general need to kind of display our displeasure and not buy things. A lot of people I know have been talking about how mad they were about Nintendo making the Switch 2 lockdown if you did ancillary stuff, and then still went out and bought one. So yeah, you kind of have to vote with your dollar on that one, in my opinion. But yeah, unfortunately, I think I am going to call this one tonight. I will say that this is not me speaking ill of the designers of this game. I think they did a fantastic job designing this game. Unfortunately, just for me, the nature of how they have movement in it really sets off my nausea. And unfortunately, there is no way of doing this as a third person without basically pulling up camera, and even that didn't help as much. But I do recommend that if you can handle that style of movement, check this out. It's got a lot of fun little nifty things. I didn't get to go into certain areas, but there is a spot that basically is just you watching public movies that are free to the public. I can't not remember the name of it right now. My mind is blanking. And obviously, I really enjoyed the puzzle house. I really wanted to finish the puzzles. It's just not working for me. I hope so too. I think I'm going to go currently lay down in bed and just drink some ice water, and hopefully that'll make me feel better. But until I try streaming again, I do plan on doing Psychonauts in the future. Fortunately for me, that one is a game that I do remember playing fondly as a teenager, and I enjoyed playing it, and it didn't really set off any motion sickness, so I should be able to enjoy that. But on that note, thank you guys for sticking around with me for a while, and I'm sorry to be so gross of just Rain Grim nearly hurling. But I'll catch up with you guys later.